Welcome back to another episode of Psycosmos. In this episode, I'll be reviewing SairentoVR, a new game I've been playing recently that I think shows a lot of virtual reality's future potential. If you like futuristic tech, cyberpunk stuff, or samurai ninja battles, you're going to want to stick around. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. One of the reasons we love VR on this channel is because of its future potential. Potential is a big theme on our channel if you take a look at some of our other videos, since we believe in the betterment of humanity as a whole. SairentoVR does an exceptional job at showing off the future of what's to come for virtual reality. This game was made a few years back, in about 2016, and has been on platforms like Oculus, HTC Vive, and PSVR. But I only recently picked it up in the shop for 20 bucks, and god damn it, I can't put this game down. The game mechanics are very flighty, but also very comfortable. There are many options to customize the playing style, from people who want a hardcore experience to someone who's more prone to motion sickness in VR. The plot of the game isn't heavily explained, but basically you're an assassin ninja lady who kills Yakuza-style futuristic high-tech bad guys. You kill these bad guys by using weapons like pistols, shotguns, SMGs, projectiles, and even rocket launchers, but my personal favorite are the blades because it feels a bit more challenging, at least in the beginning. A big mechanic of the game is movement. There's jumping, which I've unlocked to 4, I think that's the maximum. Sliding, and flipping, most of which have different functions if you're crouching or standing, and all of which allow you to position yourself properly in order to dodge enemy attacks and kill your next target. The game does a decent job of walking you through the tutorial, but as I recall, they didn't explain absolutely everything. For example, it took me a while to realize that you can thrust your arms down while crouching after landing a jump to have this big impact move which damages enemies all around you. Maybe I missed that in the tutorial, but it doesn't matter because it's still fun to figure stuff like that out as you play. The game has so many customization options, it's mind-boggling. Not only for the gameplay aspects, but also the guns and weapons as well. Different items allow you to customize every type of weapon, and you also get skills which greatly increase the flow and gameplay of the game. You can also change the color of every weapon you have with an item called accents, and they have a lot of different color variations, which I think are really cool. The game is designed so that the more you play, the more you want to play, and it feels very loose and freeing. There are a lot of rewards that you can unlock as well. I really feel like I'm this ninja cyborg woman killing Bushi and flying turret guns. It's pretty cool. The enemies in the game are all pretty different, which makes for a variety of different tactics to take them down. Most maps flood you with the same common enemy type, but the variety is there, and I have died to every single type of enemy at some point or another in this game, except the sumo wrestler. The sumo wrestler has not killed me yet. The homeworld is pretty cool too. It allows you to grind and train as much as you want freely before jumping into a map. And the maps are all very well thought out. Each one is a different size and has a different feel. The same can be said about the music, which just adds greatly to the futuristic illusion that the game brings. Additionally, you can add challenges to the maps in order to get more XP, rewards, and fatty loots. The rewards you get upgrade your weapons for more enjoyable playstyles, and the cycle just continues on and on. There are more modes that you can get involved in, like survival and online, but I recommend just getting the game yourself if you want to explore more about the game. For now, I'd like to talk more about the gameplay and some tips that I have and what I think overall. The gameplay is insane. There will be many times where you feel overwhelmed, especially if you play on nightmare mode with higher difficulties like I do. The amount of enemies coming at you at once in VR feels very heavy, but the speed and abilities that you get definitely make up for it. Highly recommend you get perks like the Blade Wave if you enjoy using blades, as they add a whole new playstyle for blade users. You definitely need to get the extra jumps, and many of the skill perks allow you to customize different playstyles, and you can reskill those skills at any time. There are also deeper playstyles that are backed by a lot of the customization options for people who like grinding on the floor, doing backflips in the air, and doing the slam move into the ground. The guns make the game very easy in my opinion, especially after you start upgrading them. I mean, I have a rocket launcher that leaves poison gas everywhere. It's just not enough of a challenge as if I'm positioning myself to get in close for the kill with one of the blades. We absolutely need to talk about the acceleration game mechanic. In this game, you can slow down time by a number of different ways, and you can also customize the way that you can use this ability through your personal settings. This mechanic absolutely makes the game. If it weren't for this mechanic, this game would probably be at least 5 times more boring. Acceleration consumes something called chakra, which is the blue health-looking bar that you see on the screen. I can't express how awesome this mechanic is in the game. You basically just get to stop time. It's incredible. Nothing feels better than going up to a boss and just absolutely wrecking him when you have a bar full of chakra to stop. Backflips are a godsend, and I wasn't using them for the first 25 levels or so as I was playing the game, but you definitely need to get good at those as well as grinding on the floor. I personally play the game seated most of the time because I feel it gives me what I need. I set the height limit bar to a certain amount so that I'm always crouching in the game, but standing and playing at the same time gives me an absolute workout. It's awesome.
Hey, excuse me, madam, fuck you!
Now, what about the AI and the online play? Well, as of yet, I haven't been able to get into a room to play with anybody, so if you'd like to play with me, drop a comment down below. I play on the Oculus Rift. I don't know if it matters, I don't know if it's cross-compatible, but just let me know down below. The AI in the game is actually not bad. A big mechanic in the game for blade users is deflecting bullets, and it never surprises me how dumb the AI can be sometimes, even on the hardest settings. That being said, if you underestimate the difficulty of this game, you will be very shocked. As far as difficulty goes, you can make this the Dark Souls of VR if you really want to. The options are there. I will personally pay in-game money to make sure I have all of my jumps and my acceleration ability available, because sometimes you can have that taken away from you with additional challenges applied to the maps. The bosses in this game will mess you up if you're not prepared. The gameplay style is just incredible, and I highly recommend checking it out. Also, I was able to catch this awesome glitch on camera where basically my acceleration was continued, but the chakra bar did not decrease. So I was just basically permanently in the acceleration state, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt like Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It was pretty dope. Here's a compilation of me playing with my favorite song from the game, so I hope you enjoy. SairentoVR has a lot to offer, and I think that if you're looking for a new VR game and you like all the stuff that I've talked about in this video, you should definitely check it out. I'm going to give this game a 4.5 out of 5. Since playing this game, it has me thinking a lot about the future, especially when it comes to virtual reality and its future influence. I know that there are developments right now for learning capabilities, driving and piloting, and even helping people with PTSD, all by utilizing VR technology. After playing a game like this, I can say confidently that VR is the future of gaming. I don't know when, but eventually it will take hold, probably when it's easier to wear and fixes all of the eye straining issues. But with games like this, especially since they were made like 4 years ago, I think that it really does show that we are on the cusp of something great in the gaming world, as well as just apps in general. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. What did you guys think of it? Let me know down below in the comments, and send this video to somebody if you thought it was cool. We're still giving away 2 Nintendo Switches at 5,000 subs, so make sure you go check that out in the link down below. We'll be coming out with merch soon, and make sure you go check out our Patreon if you'd like to support us as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and have a great day.